Today we're going to be settling the beef between mobile detailers and shop detailers, Batman versus Superman type of deal. Let's get straight to it. This is going to be ranked on 10 different criterias. Obviously there's more, but this is what I found to be the most determining factors. First, we have overhead. Mobile detailers have less overhead because they don't have to pay for rent, they don't have to pay for utilities, so this one is going to go to mobile detailers. Next, variety of jobs. Shops obviously have this locked down because they can do PPFs, they can do paint correction super easily, and they won't have to worry about contaminants, environment, and weather. Authority. I think authority 100,000% goes to shops, just because if you're mobile, you may be perceived as a guy down the street. If you brand yourself correctly, if you advertise yourself correctly, you can have the higher authority. But in terms of authority, shops have this in the bag because, you come to a location, you see all the different things that they can offer. You see their employees, you are gonna know for a fact that the shop is a more established business. Low startup. This is gonna go to mobile detailers. It takes you $500 in a car to be able to start doing $200 plus jobs. Convenience. Mobile detailers, because there's more friction when it comes to calling somebody into the shop, making sure that they actually show up, collecting deposits so insurers can show up. So in terms of convenience, mobile has this in the bag. Controlled environment. Like I was saying, shops have more controlled environments in terms of the actual contaminants in the air. You can have a more controlled environment as opposed to mobile. You have to rely on the customer's house, and if it's a gravel roaded type of house, you're cooked. Next, volume. Volume, shops, no doubt about it. You can take on more jobs and you can have them parked, lined up. You can keep it for a couple of days at shops as opposed to mobile. You can only fit so many people in a day. You can only fit so many people in a certain location. So 100,000% shops. Weather. This is a no-brainer. This is shops. Shops don't have to rely on weather as opposed to detailing. If it's negative outside, then you're not going to be able to do a detail. Upsell opportunities, again, the W goes to the shops. If somebody walks in your shop and sees a bunch of your guys' products while getting another service, you are going to be able to upsell them on those things. If you show a shelf of wraps, if you show a shelf of PPFs and demonstrations about what it does for your car, how it aids your car, 100,000% shops. Team building. This is going to have to go to shops again. Just because whenever you have detailers, I would say the max for teams is definitely going to be 2, so that you can do details, and you're going to have to buy a vehicle for every single new team, as opposed to a shop. You just slap on the same materials, and then you can be able to do as many jobs. As you guys can see, the ranking of them, shops obviously take the W, but there are a lot of hidden fees, hidden costs, like the overhead, low startup, convenience, that when it comes to mobile, and you can be able to do ceramic coatings, you can be able to do window tinting while you're mobile. It's just gonna depend on the weather, the type of environment that you're doing them in, and overall just by sheer luck, depending on the type of client. As opposed to shops, you already know the type of environment that you have, the weather doesn't affect you, you can take on the max amount of volume. But when it comes to starting, mobile is going to be the best. But if you want actual scalability, PPFs, wraps, vinyl wraps, everything of that sort, shops are going to take the W. But neither of these matter if you don't have a dialed in system that actually gets you clients, because you can have mobile, you can have a shop, but if you don't have clients coming in, you have nothing. So if you guys want consistent clients, if you're either mobile or have a shop, DM me the word shine if you genuinely want to get booked out.